It feels great, you know. I have a real strong connection with the UK anyway, so to be away from it for a long period of time, it doesn't feel very good. So it's nice to be back here and back working with people, that you've got to work with over the years. I remember the very first Rock Sound thing. I remember the photo. It's about that big, and we're on a merry-go-round, I believe, on our backs. So it's still one of my favorite photos. I wanted to do something completely different from what I had ever done. I knew that I wanted to keep it sonically pure to what I had grown up listening to, like Jesus and Mary Chain and My Bloody Valentine. These were and some Britpop like Supergrass and Blur, and especially early Blur. And I like all Blur, but that specific period of their career where they was kind of baggy and fuzzy, I wanted that, and so I really chased those things pretty hard, and I began experimenting with my own voice in terms of how much I could, alter it or mask it, or have it sit in the music a certain way, And I know that's come up before with My Chemical Romance albums, but this is definitely the most British album I've ever made, for sure. To be honest, there was a lot of different, it wasn't starts and stops, there was a lot of different periods where I felt like, I'm ready to go. This record could have come out about 7 times, Luckily, I had the opportunity to keep working on it, but the nature of how I wanted to be a solo artist and how I wanted to start putting out music was to simply say, I'm inspired to do this, now I've recorded this, and now I've put it on vinyl or I've put it out digitally. The process from the launching point on is supposed to be, I want to do something this week. I want to make a 7-inch, and then I'll just start doing these things. I definitely feel like the record's a bit more my own age, and I feel like I would listen to this album. I would be very excited and listen to this album. And I guess my hope for people that weren't a fan of what I'd done before is that they'll kind of feel like it's their age too a little bit. And the influences that, the friends that I've played it for are either all in bands that are indie bands, or they're in bands that are fuzz rock bands and things like that. I was actually trading demos with a band from over here in the real early stages because I looked up to them so much. I don't want to put them on the spot because then everybody's going to try to get the demos from them, but they have all my first demos. And I didn't care if it leaked. I trusted these kids, and they were sending me demos. But I guess the fans of My Chemical Romance, it would just be nice for them to come with an open mind, and that's all you could ever ask. I mean, some of them will like it, some of them won't, some of them will be indifferent, and I can't control any of that. I could just do what's true to myself and stay in line with I chase the art from now on, and only the art. I have to chase that. I have to be really true and pure with that. And they can dig it, they might not dig it, it's okay.